What's up, guys, ladies? Welcome to Anchored in Muscle, where we're trying to find ways to help the everyday working person for free. And this is going to be our 30-day transformation challenge video series. In my last video, I discussed how to use internet-based tools to find your maintenance level calories. And here in this video, we're going to talk about how to compare that maintenance level calculation that you got with what you're actually eating, your current actual intake, and how to figure out a way forward. Let's get started. So you've been tracking your macros on a daily basis and you've come up with an average daily intake. Then you've gone over and you've found a macro calculator and you've made a calculation to get to your maintenance level calories. In this example, I'm using 2,500 as my maintenance level calories. So we're going to compare these two numbers. So over here, I've got an example of an actual intake of 1,000 calories a day. And on this side, I've got an example of an actual intake of 3,200 calories a day. Right here in the middle is our maintenance level calories, what our body needs to sustain itself. Its current level of muscle tissue, the organs, internal processes, and daily activity. You know, your maintenance is really what you need. That's what your body needs to sustain itself. So we need to make this comparison. If you're in a situation where you're eating 1,000 calories a day, you're an undereater. If you're in a situation where you're actually taking in 3,200 calories a day and your maintenance is 25, then you're an overeater. You're taking in way more energy in calories than your body needs to sustain itself. So, you know, what can we make of this comparison? Of course, pretty obvious. If you're an overeater, you're taking in way more energy than the body needs. Now, remember, your body has different storage sites for energy. One is going to store energy in the muscle. Your muscle really is like a sponge. It can store a certain level of energy inside the muscle cell itself. Secondly, your liver stores energy in the form of glycogen. The muscle is glycogen, and the liver is also glycogen. And the third, nobody likes it, is fat storage. So, you know, if you're a person who is eating a lot more than your body requires, and you're, say, not very active, you're just very sedentary, you live a very sedentary life, you're not working out with weights, you're not doing any cardio. Now, a lot of people will say, yeah, but I got a really active job. Now, you got to be fair with yourself. I mean, if you're a construction worker, you're swinging a hammer, you're carrying heavy stuff all day, then maybe you can consider that, you know, a very active type person. But if you're anything like me, I sit in a chair, I move little sticks, I may go up and down some stairs, but my body is adapted to that. I've been doing that for years, so you really can't consider that to be any type of real activity. So in this situation, if you're not very active, then the storage in your muscle is going to be full. The storage in your liver is going to be full. So anything in excess of your 2,500 calories is going to be stored as body fat. Okay, conversely, let's look at the other side. Now, in my opinion, what I see the most is people who are actually undereating. They're not taking in enough total daily calories, and also they're not eating often enough, which, you know, you take those two things together and it really signals the body that you're in a state of starvation, you're in a state of famine. So your body is really going to work. Its job is to survive. It doesn't care if you look good in a pair of jeans. Ladies, it doesn't care if you look great for that bikini to go out in summertime. It wants to keep you alive. It's a survival mechanism to store body fat, to store energy to keep you alive. Now, what happens in the body is you get a downregulation of your metabolism. Your metabolism gets really slow over time. You also get in a situation to where you most likely, not in every case, but most likely you haven't been training. You've given the body no reason to maintain muscle tissue because you're not active. You're not challenging the muscle tissue that you have. Your body will sacrifice muscle tissue because muscle tissue is very costly to the body. It requires energy to maintain that. Your muscle tissue is responsible for 70% of your daily calorie burn. So you will lose muscle. And in turn, the more muscle you lose, the more reduction you get in your ability to actually burn calories over time. You know, you will find with a slow metabolism and being in the starvation mode, a lot of hormonal responses, a lot of effects. This is going to be that person who, you see them and they're gaining weight, they may be overweight, but you never really see them eat much. It's not obvious, no reason obvious for them to be overweight or to be gaining weight over time. And generally speaking, it's going to be a lot slower weight gain over time, but it's slow and steady. A lot of things are going on here, and this is really getting you into a situation, in my mind, not from an emotional standpoint, but we're just strictly talking about a physical standpoint. A situation where someone has been under-eating for a long period of time is much more difficult to get out of, because imagine if you were digging a hole. You have been digging a hole for quite a long time, and there's been a lot of adaptations in the body. The body has adapted to keep you alive. So in this situation, it's really a lot more clear of a plan. You clean up your choices, which will reduce your level of calories. You start getting more active. You weight train. You use cardio as a tool, because that's all it is a tool. And you will facilitate weight loss fairly quickly. And in this situation, you're going to have to do what we call a reverse diet. Now, you can certainly change this and try to go up faster, but that increases the potential that you may initially in the first week, maybe the first few days to a week, may hold on to some fat, because you're in a storage mode. So if you suddenly go from 1,000 to 2,500 tomorrow, there's a good chance your body says, oh, I got food, I'm still in starvation mode, I'm going to hold on to that because I don't know when I'm going to get food again. But then it will turn itself around over time. But really and truly, in my opinion, it is more technical. Maybe there's going to be many of you that say, well, man, that's just too technical. But I'm teaching you for the best. I'm trying to give you the best information to get the best results. So what you would do then is reverse diet. You would gradually increase your calories over a period of weeks. Now, I'm just giving you an overview. Over a period of weeks, months, you would gradually work your way up to this maintenance level calories. See what the body does. And you should be losing weight as you go up, because the body's going to respond. Your metabolism is going to be speeding up. All of your systems are going to get back to functioning normally. If you're eating the right foods and you're training right and using cardio, these things work. The body wants to be healthy. That's what I always say. The body really does want to be healthy. It does not want to be overweight. It does not want to be in a state of starvation. It wants to be healthy. It will respond. So you'll work your way up gradually to this maintenance point, or even on beyond that, until your body stalls and begins to then put on fat consistently. Then you would turn that around and make small adjustments, small reductions. You have to nudge the body to lose weight. You don't want to use a hammer. It's always better to use a scalpel. So I hope this has helped, guys. Of course, there are going to be more videos. This is our 30-day transformation challenge series. If you have any questions about anything here or our previous videos, do not hesitate to shoot me an email at anchoredinmuscle@gmail.com. I hope you're all doing great. We're getting ready to kick ass in 2017. Thanks for listening, guys. Man, I'm sure glad I crushed these videos. You didn't see nothing. There's nothing here to look at. Where are you going? Come on back. This is YouTube. We hope that we have helped you in some way, provided value. If so, do us a favor, subscribe to our channel so you'll get a notification the next time we upload an educational video. Hey man, you can like and share this to your friends and family. Maybe you will be the one who provided some help to them. Thanks for listening.